coming all the way live with H-Town pride. It's the incredible spectacle and four-wheel drive. It's gonna be a rough ride, so button your coat. It's the road, don't you know, bro? This ain't no joke. You got 4 ring posts with 3 ring ropes. 2 battle for 1 win, and they going for broke. So if you don't know, let me dumb it down. It's the reality of wrestling. They the talk of the town.
Introducing first, from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 270 pounds, WWE ID prospect, Sam Holloway!
This man's rage, anger, whatever you want to call it, cost him a shot at being a Road Platinum star. But tonight is going to be his final opportunity to earn himself a contract for either brand.
And his opponent, from the wasteland of Florida, weighing at 220 pounds, he is the god of war, the Savage King!
Well, Sam Holloway's emotions might have gotten the best of him. He can make up for it here tonight, but talk about a tall task. He's got to go through the Savage King to get here in reality wrestling.
If he wins this matchup, he earns himself a glory contract. And the Savage King has been one of the people here who always thinks 7 moves ahead. He is always looking for new pawns to take down. But Sam Holloway is nothing close to a pawn, Sammy.
No, I mean, he's an enforcer. Big man Sam has been tearing through.
Sam Holloway from the WWE ID program, trying to earn himself a Road Glory contract and potentially grow his career here at Reality of Wrestling.
Well, he's got to get a contract first, Kirby, and that's not going to be any easy task. And while Sam Holloway might be towering over the Savage King, not many men do, because the Savage King has become the wall you must blow through to make it here at Reality of Wrestling.
Well, is there somebody that's going to blow through something like that? It's definitely going to be Sam Holloway. He is literally known as the hard way, and he will run headfirst through that wall. As you saw the chop there, I've never seen the Savage King get a chop like that and be almost crumbled like this. Like he's almost got like slapped by Haley J and power slap.
Well, Sam definitely has the hard-headedness to blow through, but that might be the reason why he's in this predicament in the first place. He had an opportunity to be on Road Platinum, but he blew it because of how heated he got in that matchup. He's gonna have to stay cool, stay calm, and not blow his second chance here tonight.
But do you think maybe the Savage King knows that, and he already thought 7 moves ahead, and he's going to cause Sam Holloway to get angry?
This is a win-win for everyone here at Road Glory. Either we got a new talent like Sam Holloway, or the Savage King puts away another impressive victory.
Oh, you saw the chop there coming, but Hardway just put his hand to the steel in a hard way for sure. Oh my God! He lifted the Savage King off of his feet and planted him on the apron, Sammy.
Like it was
Nobody
nothing.
has manhandled him like that.
I mean, with ease, Kirby. I mean, the corner, the angle of the way that Savage King landed on the apron there, and oh God!
Impressive shot there from Holloway to earn himself a contract, but a kick out from the Savage King.
I would not want a man the size of Sam Holloway falling off, dropping an elbow like that. Testament to the Savage King. but I can't remember too many situations where I've seen the Savage King fighting from underneath here.
I mean, if there was going to be somebody that was going to take down Savage King, it had to be somebody like Sam Holloway, as he is fully in the driver's seat right now, trying to earn himself a Glory contract. Oh, look at that. Savage King got out of the way. This is the opening that the King needed. A big splash in the corner now, Sammy. Here comes the Savage King.
Oh, and look at that shot right to solar plexus. Sam down. And sometimes the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And I don't know how smart that was. Savage King had Sam Holloway down, picking him up, adding just an exclamation point to this. And
now we talked about Sam Holloway's anger getting the best of him, but right now he seems composed. He seems like he's got a game plan.
And I think that was a mistake from Savage King that Sam Holloway is taking advantage of. Sam is clear-headed
Cover here. 1, 2 to earn a contract. No.
You can see the focus in the eyes of Holloway here. He knows what opportunity he has right now.
Opportunity of a lifetime for sure. This Hardway Holloway is looking for a big shot here.
You see him talking some smack. Stay cool, Sam.
Savage King running right into something. Oh, but he's able to counter it! Right into a DDT! Sam Holloway could be in trouble!
Inside out goes Sam Holloway.
Into the cover here to put away Sam Holloway's dreams! At the last second, Sam Holloway was able to get the right shoulder up.
I'm cheering for Sam Holloway just because I want to get Sam Holloway here on Road Glory.
It would be a feat for Road Glory indeed if we are able to get Sam Holloway on this roster here. But now, look at this. This is exactly how Sam Holloway cost himself the matchup against Jordan Oasis. Introducing the chair, now Savage King trying to do the same, but if he hits Holloway, that will mean Holloway wins, but look at this now.
Sam?
Maybe Savage King was thinking ahead. Savage King introduced the chair. This is how Holloway cost himself the opportunity to be on Platinum.
Swing and a miss, nobody home.
Oh, spine buster. The Savage King knew to introduce the chair. He knew that that's what would trigger this from Sam Holloway, and now taking advantage of the opportunity.
Sam went for it, but thankfully for him, he missed it, but now Savage King up top.
And here he goes. Oh, Savage King got caught. Sam Holloway caught Savage King, and now is taking him for a ride. The chokeslam connects into the cover, and Sam Holloway, welcome to glory. That performance, Sammy, told me that Sam Holloway learned from his mistake. Even if for just a little bit, he was able to hold it together and grow from his mistakes. Sam Holloway is the newest member to Glory.
Stax, Lorenzo, welcome back to Reality of Wrestling. You're heading into a huge match against Will Austin. How are you preparing? I see you got your crew here.
Listen, last night I'm on a private jet heading back from Cleveland. I've been training Jelly Roll for SummerSlam, but I said to Jelly, I can't party tonight because I got to get back to Houston because we have some unfinished business. See, at my Reality of Wrestling debut, this guy I used to know, Will, we used to call him Weirdo Will, remember? Because he used to sniff the guys like shoulder pads in the locker room. It is funny, Chuckles, but you know what isn't funny? What I'm going to do to him tonight, what we're going to do to him tonight. She don't get in the way of Stax Lorenzo debut at Reality of Wrestling. So now, there ain't going to be no funny business tonight. Will Austin, Weirdo Will, you're in trouble, man. And you're just another victim on Stax Lorenzo's takeover here at Reality of Wrestling. Ain't that right, Smiles? I'll see you. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Thanks for your time.
This match has been a long time coming as Channing Stax Lorenzo makes his return to Reality of Wrestling Glory to take on a man who he disrespected, Sammy, and literally dragged his body out of this arena just a few months ago.
Why don't you work on your pronouns, Kirby, because it was Will Austin who disrespected the new man, the new head of the family, Stax Lorenzo. And Stax is going to make sure he sets things right. It's all about respect with Stax.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that it's a family matter when he's trying to remove himself from the shadow of that former family. He doesn't want to be the next Don. He wants to be the first Stax. Stood up for the family a few months ago, a family that may no longer exist here. But tonight, like you said, Sammy, like I said, it's all about the respect between these two, or rather, the disrespect between these two.
Now look at this. I mean, Will Austin, do you see what you did, young man? This is not going to be a good night for Will Austin. Stax Lorenzo letting Will Austin know that this is a numbers game he cannot win.
And right out of the gate, you see the brutality from Stax.
And that's exactly what Will Austin gets. He calls himself the future of flight. Well, his future might be all over here at the hands of Stax Lorenzo.
Well, Stax, the current NXT Heritage Cup champion. A cup that is actually in the river right now, at least the last location that we know of it. As you see him right there taking those shots very deep into the midsection of Will Austin, looking very similar to that scuffle that we had a few weeks ago, where Will Austin got drug out here in the arena.
And Will Austin might find himself in the river to match it because Will Austin made a big mistake deciding to mouth off to Stax Lorenzo.
Big shot there from Will Austin as he's trying to get some form of offense here. Look at that, head scissors, takes him completely out. Stax got completely shot out of the ring, and now it looks like the future could be looking to fly high.
Oh, God!
Suicide dive to the outside, takes out Stax henchman.
2 down, 1 to go, says Will Austin.
The one that Stax calls Chuckles. Just got sent to the rest of the group, and now that distraction lets Stax gets right back into it. Oh, right into the post.
Face first right into that post.
And now Stax said himself that he wants to get out of the shadow. I think he's doing a fantastic job right now of finding his own identity here at Reality of Wrestling, Sammy.
Stax Lorenzo showing why he's one of the best up-and-coming stars in the game today. And look at that. Throwing those fists like a stack of dimes right to the face of Will Austin.
Cover here from Stax to win the matchup, but Austin still had enough fight to get that right shoulder up. As now Stax is just starting to talk trash here to the Road Nation.
And that's what he does best. Add to the list, Stax Lorenzo dominating Will Austin right there.
Well, now Stax has been riding on such a wave of momentum lately, Sammy, that some would say came to a screeching halt with that Family Matters triple threat matchup. How do you think a win here could turn that luck around?
Look, the great thing about professional wrestling is it's all about what you do tomorrow. Tony D'Angelo, he's in the rearview mirror. Stax Lorenzo has got to look to the future. He's got to think of himself, he's got to think of his career, and he's got a great opportunity here tonight at Reality Wrestling Glory to show why he is the future.
Well, speaking of the future, that is what Will Austin calls himself. He definitely could be the one to win the matchup here tonight as he's taking it to Stax. And what an upset this would be if Austin is able to get a victory over Stax.
Not too many people are going to go brawl for brawl with Stax Lorenzo. Oh, Will Austin wants to get a shot. He's going to have to fly through the air. No way, look at that! Oh!
Twisting crossbody! Not able to go for the cover, though. I think too much damage may have been done here.
I shouldn't have spoken into existence, but Will Austin trying to get the better of Stax. And again, immediately, family coming to the aid of Stax. Oh!
And that distraction was enough for Stax to be able to get the upper hand once again. Sends him to the outside. And now, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. What are they doing out there? Are you
They're doing
kidding
what
me?
they're here for. They're teaching some respect to Will Austin.
They're just putting the boots to him on the outside. And now these henchmen, I'm not even going to call them family, these henchmen just throwing Will Austin to the inside. And at this point, I feel this is just going to be academic as we've got cement shoes connect in the center of the ring. And Stacks walks away victorious. Sammy, that wasn't a win. That was a mugging.
Stacks Lorenzo came to Reality Wrestling Glory to make a statement, and he just did that emphatically. Bye-bye, Will Austin.
Well, you said that Stacks was looking towards the future, and the future will come at you fast. But our future here at Reality of Wrestling,
Look at
may
that.
have just changed course with this victory for Stacks. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere yet, because we have more Reality of Wrestling Glory action coming at you. Up next.
Hey, come on in. Here he is, right here.
Fine.
Hey, man, you asked
always
for-
late for everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you doing here?
exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here. Talking to you about that.
Okay, all right. Mr. Francis, could you please have a seat? Can we have a seat so we can discuss the status of the Glory Championship?
Okay, yeah, let's discuss the status of the Glory Champion. As the longest reigning Glory Champion of all time, I feel like the status is pretty good. Anything else?
I mean,
Really?
this is true, but you did say if Chandler Hopkins beat him, then he would get a title shot.
And I beat him last week in the middle of that ring.
Actually, if you run the tapes back, what I said was, if Chandler Hopkins beat Quentin Winters, then I would think about giving him a title match.
Loopholes. There's always loopholes.
Let me hold on. Before you get mad, let me think about it.
Hold up, wait.
gotta get something done about this.
Hold up,
Time
wait.
is running out.
Okay. All right, hold up, wait. No, calm down, please. AJ, come on. I think you owe him something. He did beat Quentin.
Well, I am a benevolent champion.
Okay.
And here's what I'll do. If Chandler Hopkins can beat the Reality of Wrestling Glory Champion, AJ Francis, and Quentin Winters, then I'll guarantee him a title match.
Okay.
We'll just get
Hold
to
up,
the point.
wait. It's no way I can sanction a handicap match between House Money and Chandler Hopkins.
Why not?
But you know what? Hold up, wait. I like that. And I have an idea.
What do you mean, like?
What about House Money versus Chandler Hopkins and a tag team partner of his choice? That's money.
Listen, man, if he can find anybody dumb enough to go up against House Money, then he can have him as a partner. But don't forget, the House always wins.
Tic Tac, bro.
No, the breath smell like money, Playboy. That's why you don't know what it smells like.
Green. Not the right kind of green. Like dog crap green. That stuff flows out of his mouth.
If you can find one,
I got you.
that's money.
Do you want to become a professional wrestler? Booker T's Reality of Wrestling training facility in Texas City, Texas is a 15,000 square foot facility with over 50 full-time students and wrestlers from around the world. Inside sits a 9,000 square foot venue set up for weekly shows where our students will showcase their skills in front of a live studio television audience. In the back, a full weight room complete with state-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers, along with a full staff and personnel running the day-to-day operations. Reality Wrestling provides everything you need to become a well-rounded professional wrestler, learning under the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Booker T. Referees, ring announcers, and commentators. At Reality Wrestling, we just don't teach you how to be a professional wrestler, but how to be an elite sports entertainer. This is the reality of wrestling.
Victories over Eric Lockhart and Rudy Garza here on Glory. Now he faces one of the biggest and toughest tests of his singles career in the likes of Edge Stone.
You talk about disrespect, Eli Knight better keep his eyes on the prize, not just because of who he's facing in the ring, but because who's going to be on the outside of the ring here, Kirby. The pressure is on.
A man who, quite frankly, just looking at what we just saw here, you could say took a shot at him. Glory with one purpose in mind, and that was to grow their careers to levels that you have never seen before.
These are two guys, Kirby. I see one Eli Knight, and I see one Stone Titan, the Booker T champion, accompanied by the two-time Hall of Famer, already getting the face of young Eli Knight. This is going to be a tough night for Eli Knight.
A championship that's not sanctioned, Sammy. Let's get that on the record.
If anybody doesn't consider being anointed a champion by the two-time Hall of Famer as a sanctioned title, that's their problem, not my problem, Kirby. You want the spotlight, you want the attention, Eli Knight, you've got it.
Well, Eli Knight trying to break through to the next level here at Rogue Glory. Definitely got the momentum on his side, as I mentioned before, with victories over Eric Lockhart and Rudy Garza most recently. Now Eli Knight is in the ring against a former Reality of Wrestling champion, a competitor he has never been in the ring with before except for a small path crossing at the Last Stand Rumble.
You saw Booker T come out here with those sunglasses on. You know why he was wearing those inside?
Tell me,
because of how
please enlighten
bright
me.
the light shines on the Stone Titan, Edge Stone. A former Reality Wrestling heavyweight champion, now here on Glory. You kidding me? This is the face of the franchise.
The face of the franchise. You don't think Zilla Fatu has any words to say about that, Sammy?
Look, right now it's about Rogue Glory. It's about Edge Stone. Oh. Eli Knight showing off.
Showing off and showing out, Sammy. That is why they call it a disrespectfully athletic one. And look at that, he took flight already, but Edge Stone cut him! And took him right into the corner, and here we go, Edge Stone unloading in the corner.
You want to talk about athleticism, you got to look at the Stone Titan as well. But talk about right now, the power difference between these two. Edge Stone clearly with the advantage.
Clearly? I mean, come on, Sammy. Clearly, yes. We clearly see that. Like, that's one of the things that I don't think we can question here. But Eli Knight flying high, and that's what he's going to need to do to continue this and take it to Edge Stone.
Look at the smart and the tutelage of Booker T. Edge Stone on the outside, taking a break here. Right there. Whoa,
here we go. Eli Knight to the outside, but he got caught.
Look at that. Again, the strength from the Stone Titan.
Edge Stone. Oh, look at this. Eli Knight managed to break free. And this is our main event tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. We've been talking about it all night. The competitors are trying to grow into their own here at Glory. And Eli Knight trying to grow his singles career with that moonsault.
Asai moonsault lands on his feet. My goodness. This Eli Knight, kid, moving in ways that shouldn't be legal.
Into the first cover of the matchup here to put away Stone, but the shoulder gets up from the self-anointed Booker T champion.
Look, I can appreciate that Eli Knight has got the spotlight on him. He had that great matchup with Wesley. He had that series with Eric Lockhart that ended in that horrifically violent matchup. But has the lights ever been brighter now that he's going up against the Stone Titan with the two-time Hall of Famer watching at ringside?
Well, even though it's a self-anointed championship, Sammy, let's be real about this. Do you think Eli Knight could potentially move himself towards a championship opportunity with a victory here over Edge Stone?
For the Booker T championship, that's up to Booker T.
For the Glory Championship, Sammy, come on. Well, Booker T Championship, Glory Championship doesn't matter. Right now, Edge Stone may have just completely taken those hopes away from Eli into the cover here to end it all, but no, kick out from Eli.
AJ Francis is a great champion, is a great man to lead the charge and lead the franchise here at Reality of Wrestling. But Eli Knight can't be thinking about that. He's got to focus on getting through this onslaught from the Stone Titan.
You see the coaching on the outside there from the two-time Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Oh, that weight right in the back of the neck. Every advantage you can, and look at that, yeah!
Oh, are you kidding me? No, come on!
Booker T getting up close and personal.
Referee Valen did not have eyesight on that.
What did you think was going to happen, Kirby? You saw Eli Knight taking shots at Booker T backstage. You think that wasn't going to get an answer? He wasn't going to get a receipt for that?
Okay, receipt taken. Now I hope Booker T can stay out of this matchup. Into the cover here for Edge Stone.
Don't write checks you can't cash, young man.
This is supposed to be a one-on-one matchup, Sammy. And now Booker T has introduced himself in this matchup and created an opening for his self-anointed Booker T champion.
That is not what happened, Kirby. This would have been a one-on-one matchup. We don't even know if Booker T would have necessarily come out here. It was Eli Knight that took shots at Booker T. So Booker T taking advantage, throwing hands where he's got to.
Well, Raw Nation, taking shots or not, is fully behind Eli Knight right now as the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena is lit up right now for our main event here tonight.
Booker T with a smile on his face. Oh, the work that Edge Stone's been doing it, but...
And now here Eli, lost his footing, but still got the tornado DDT.
The wherewithal.
The damage may still be done. Eli Knight has the adoration of the Raw Nation, and they are fully behind him, but will that be enough to get a victory over the Stone Titan?
Those ferocious strikes. I mean, that's what he's gonna have to do. You gotta be ferocious, you gotta take it up a notch. The lights are on bright, Eli.
Oh, here we go! Eli Knight with that clothesline, and here comes the one that is fly like no other. Edge Stone in trouble here. From the second rope, crossbody into the cover. The shoulders are down. Edge Stone almost got put away.
Just an explosion of energy there from Eli Knight, but still not enough to take the Stone Titan down.
An explosion of energy is the best way that you could describe Eli Knight, Sammy, as now he is trying to get the biggest victory of his young career here at Reality of Wrestling. We know what he can do as a tag team competitor, but Edge Stone may have just dashed any hope for a singles victory here tonight.
Like a brick wall, right to the head.
Well, bricks are stones, if you really think about it, Sammy. As right now, Edge Stone dragging Eli for a run when he's not able to. Look at the eyes of Eli Knight getting into the next gear. Eli Knight finding motivation from a recent trip where he went to go visit his family.
Stone's down.
He told me that his nephew sees him like Superman as he connects with that Superman press. Will that be enough to take down Stone?
I think Eli took some of himself out with that.
Cover, two, Eli Knight almost, wait a second.
Stone got the foot on the rope.
No.
Stone got the foot on the rope.
Edge Stone's foot on the rope.
Booker T making sure the referee sees that Edge Stone out of bounds. This match continues. Tough break for Eli.
You need to get some LASIK there, Sammy, because that was absolutely disgusting for Booker T. As now Edge Stone almost got caught with a tornado DDT. And now the reverse atomic drop. Stone, folded Eli Knight in half.
Iron tight.
That's got to do it. As Stone goes into the cover. 1, 2, and then, oh my God! Eli Knight still able to get his shoulder up. How?
What is wrong with this kid? Just stay down.
Well, that's something he's never going to do. He is never just going to stay down. Oh, look at that springboard cutter using the ropes. It's up. And Booker T again inserting himself in this matchup.
Stone is down. Booker's up.
Took a swing at Booker T, did Eli. And that frustration has got to start building, Sammy. That's the third time this has happened.
Well, what do you want the referee to do? What do you expect to happen here?
Stone just got him in the eye.
I was watching Booker T on the outside. Edge Stone pummeling Eli Knight here.
The closed fist, not allowed. And now, wait a second! Booker T just low blowed Eli Knight.
Booker T teaching Eli Knight to put some respect on his name.
Stone Atlas! The Stone Atlas, after Booker T's low blow, connects. And after that, Eli Knight takes the L.
Booker T raising the hand of what was it, Kirby? The unsanctioned Booker T Legends champion. Thank you, Eli Knight. Great showing. Didn't get the job done because Edge Stone stands tall once again.
After count it, 4 different times of interference from Booker T, Eli Knight was taken down. I don't know if that says more about Edge Stone or Eli Knight there, Sammy.
This is Booker T's ring. This is Booker T's building. This is Booker T's show. And Booker T says you got to put some respect on Edge Stone and the 2-time Hall of Famer.
Well, respect or not, Eli Knight, I can guarantee you, is heartbroken that he does not get to continue his momentum to become a single star here at the Reality of Wrestling. But that's not going to do it for Eli Knight's career here, I can guarantee you that. As we thank you for joining us for another episode of Reality of Wrestling Glory, we